All right, what is good, everybody? Welcome to the Spiritual War Room. We're here to do a celebrity reading. We're looking into Russell Brand and Accuser number 2. Jane Doe 2 is the one that I believe they called the child. She said that at the time of this incident, Brand was 31 and she was 16. She was still in school. She says that he sexually assaulted her. He was controlling and emotionally abusive. This relationship between the two of them lasted about 3 months. So we're gonna look into this this incident, okay? All right, guys. Before we do this, don't forget to show me some love, like, share, subscribe. All right, guys. So we're gonna start by pulling one of these archetype cards, one for Brand, one for Jane Doe 2, to see where they were at the time of this encounter. Okay, we have I was gonna start with Brand, but I don't know, this could be okay. We have slave at the bottom. So we have artist, judge, and poet. I wanted to see where they were at when we're talking about their shadow sides. The first one, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as a starving artist to elicit pity. Turns a lyric gift into a negative or destructive effect. Offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal or criminal authority. Okay. Over here we have excuse me. Places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. We have slave, servant, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life, giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. Wow. This is very toxic energy. So this is Jane Doe 2. She says that he was controlling and emotionally abusive. I see that here. Using a talent as an excuse to mistreat others. Turns a lyric gift into too negative or destructive. Yeah, he... I'm getting, like, with the judge and misusing business, misusing a business, maybe. Didn't she say that he picked her up in, like, a car from... I don't know. That belonged to, I don't know, something that connected to the BBC or something like that. It's, he would use his, I don't know, his pull, his authority that he had to get away with certain things. It's right here. I'm not gonna get into whether or not, you know, it was legal or not, but it's almost like he knew, he knew that, you know, this was really getting to close to the edge. I mean, okay. He was emotionally abusive, because this is where Jane Doe 2 was in her shadow energy. She gave away her power with slave, servant, prostitute, and she did so by, and she justified doing this, saying that, well, I need money, you know, something like that. Using the lack of money not to move forward with life. It's almost like maybe a fear of making your own choices. Maybe she just, this could be a very codependent person, and as long as it says places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Okay, so let's look into this. Okay, what can you tell us about the prostitute? It's like learning how to stand up for herself. Knowing that there's certain situations that she would get herself into that she didn't want. But learning how to speak up for herself and not just give into other people, which she would do because she would, you know, use the lack of money. Well, I need money, so yeah, I can make money from him. Even though this is something that maybe she really didn't want. She didn't want this. But hey, he's rich. I need money. Even though secretly I want, this stresses me out and I don't want to be in this situation. She allowed, she gave away her power. And this is the reason I say this is a very toxic dynamic, is because Jane Doe 2, she really needed a lot of healing to do in her life. She was very young. She was 16, I believe. And Bran knew, he could see this, and he knew how to manipulate this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like, he took advantage of this girl's like her innocence. She could have been naive. You know, she's young. She's 16. You know, he's, you know, more experienced. He's the Emperor Hermit. She's coming out as the Page of Pentacles, the Fool. Like, yeah, you know, she's young, she's naive, she's easily manipulated if this one knows this one's traumas or something that they need, they lack, or they know how to play on that. And it's like anything for money. Even though she didn't want to do this, but she agreed to it because she couldn't stand up for herself. She didn't know how. Giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. It's like, I have to do something with my life to get myself out of these situations, because I'm acting like this lifestyle's for me when it's really not. So this is someone who got in over her head, and I don't, legal or not, like, he knew what he was doing. He did manipulate her. He did. So, what can you... let's look into Russell over here. Let's look at this. Using... excuse me. Using talent as an excuse to mistreat others. Judgment. Judgment. We have the Empress. This is a mother. What the hell is this, yo? What can you tell me about the Empress? Because remember, it's... regardless of whether 16 in the UK is a legal consenting age, Bran knew that he was like towing the line with this one. He knew it. So it's like he had to cover his... I'm getting cover his ass, so he goes to the mother, offers her some kind of pay. To allow this to happen. The Six of Cups, it's like, look at how the mother's giving something to this kid. It's like, okay, well, we'll have... It's like the Slurpee. I don't know. he gave this to her because he gave her some kind of payout. Judgment's here again. Yo, what the fuck, man? The mother was in on this. Judgment. The mother was in on this. Like, she knew what was going on. She got some kind of money out of it. This was a deal made behind closed doors. This is a secret. Yo, what the fuck? Oh my God. It's like she didn't know how to get out of it, right? Prostitute, slave servant. Her mother could have been... What the fuck, yo? Oh my God. The mother was in on this too. The fuck? What's the Two of Pentacles? Oh my God. I'm getting like the mother's gonna go down too. Shit. Anything else for the Two of Pentacles? This is some crazy shit, man. Lies. The confusion is going to be in the lies that were... They were trying to stop some kind of communication from coming through. They didn't want their lies, oh my God, what is this? Like was it the mother, or it could have been Brand who was wondering, I don't know if I want to, because I don't know if we can keep this one quiet. So the mother had to like offer something to the kid. I don't know. King of Swords. Yeah, these are deals. These were deals made behind closed doors for this kid, man. The fuck? Oh. This isn't. Let's look at this Ace of Pentacles. The Devil. The Devil says, I'll keep them quiet. It's a safe bet. We have, wow. Oh, man. This is... Wow. I was like, if I see this... coming out with this. This is like trafficking. This is the mother could have been involved in this. He was utilizing. Oh man, the mother. He knew that he was, again, legal or not, he knew that he was right on the edge of, and he wanted to make sure that this wasn't going to get out. And the mother's like, oh, don't worry, this is a safe bet. This is, never going to come out. I can keep this child under control. He would have someone pick her up. Yeah, from school. He used his connections to send a car for her. Let's look at this Six of Cups real quick. The mother told her she needed to keep this a secret. If you're going to go forward doing this, you have to keep it a secret. The mother was a... or this feminine energy, it doesn't have to be a mother figure, but this person... She wanted to sabotage her own child. I don't want you to succeed. I don't want you to get ahead. She could have seen maybe her potential, and she wanted her to not go anywhere in life. This is interesting. She could have actually seen Russell as I don't know, like some kind of, well, maybe if he takes a liking to her, I don't know why I heard that, takes a liking to her, maybe she might be able to get out of this situation, and the mother did not want that. What the hell? This is weird. She wanted to keep the daughter under her control. What's the devil? The moon. The devil is hidden. It was a betrayal. That's the truth. Judgment. Who's the judgment on? The devil, obviously, but we have 7 of Strands. We have the Star. Yeah, like, because he got involved in this. With this. Oh my God, this is. Ugh. Let's see. What else do we got judgment at the bottom. What else do we need to know over here? Okay. This is a message to the mother. Like, you're trying to hide that you were paid. Like, this is a madam. All the deception, all, you know, this person could be creating a lot of conflict for Russell, pointing the finger at Russell, but hiding her part in it. This person could be speaking to the authorities, this mother, the mother of Jane Doe 2. And Russell's gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna tell the truth about everything that happened. Okay, somebody could be going to jail. Who could be going to jail? Four of Wands. No, whoever gets caught. Not everything was being seen. What it was. Oh my goodness gracious. So what's the Judge? The Tower. So maybe okay. So remember we were talking about the car that went to pick up this girl, this Jane Doe 1. It's like the company that he was working under were kind of pissed off to find out that when she told them this, they're like, oh, we didn't know this, that he was you know, using our company vehicles to go pick up this child. We didn't know. Did they know? They knew, but like they try to keep their distance because he was making money, right? He was making money somehow, so whatever. I heard, blow the whistle. They came with Dre, they don't need ID. Yeah, it's like they're with Brand, they don't really need an ID because he makes us money. But they try to keep their distance, you know, oh, well, even though we should know everything that's going on, we didn't know. That's what they're saying. Yeah, they're worried about how it's going to fuck up their money. So they gotta throw somebody under the bus, right? So it's gonna be Brand. They're gonna try to wash their hands of this situation because they knew what was going on. They try to minimize liability by distancing themselves, playing dumb. We didn't know. We had no idea this was going on. And we're shocked. They're like clutching their pearls. We had no idea, but they knew. And it could be because, well, he's a star. He has money. He makes us money. And this technically isn't illegal, but it's still, they knew that they failed to protect innocent kids. It's like we just have to pay off the people and we get off. You know, we can get away. Spirit says that's the truth. So he used his status as an artist, as a star. He knew what he was doing was kind of right on the edge. The companies he worked under knew it, and they didn't care as long as, you know. They knew it looked bad. It was bad for his image, but they didn't do anything to stop it because they knew what this was. Let's look into this poet. He definitely emotionally manipulated this girl. He said he was controlling and emotionally manipulative. This is like creating confusion in this girl's mind. Again, these type of people know how to identify a trauma, and they know how to use that against the person. It could have been like, well, I'm gonna leave you, or you can't go anywhere. He did do this. He could have been controlling and emotionally manipulative. And she didn't know how to get out of this. Because again, she could have had a mother figure. He was controlling. She was getting paid. This was a secret. Wow, this is some crazy shit, man. Whew. What happened? It was an understanding. This girl was being pimped out by her mother. What happened between Brand and Jane Doe 1 or Jane Doe 2? Their encounters were private, secret meetings. He could have been very sexually dominant with her. We have the Fool. Yep. Look at this. I said sexually dominant, right? He could have been really he could have been dominant with her. And it's like the mother, look at the mother looking at her. Like she knew this was going on. She was kind of an innocent fool in all of this. Here's the Chariot. They could have had encounters in the car. I don't know. And we have the Tower. This Emperor. This could be Brand. He's like, man, I could have had all these women, and then just because I picked the wrong. Here we go. Didn't she say? I didn't want to. He forced his penis down my throat. Again, this is what he paid the mother for, right? He could be realizing, oh my God, I can't with this. He's like, I had women throwing themselves. There was no reason for me to go after someone who really kind of didn't want me. I think he kind of knew, like, she doesn't really want to be here. But she was a slave. Yeah, it's like, that's what I paid for. This innocent servant who's going to, that I can, I don't know, like, it's like, I'm hearing violate. The mother knew. I don't know why I'm getting, like, this came out in Jane Doe 1 too, where it's like he could be really sensual and just gentle, but then there's this dark fantasy that comes out of him. But he loves, it's almost like he's very kind and sweet and gentle to the innocent part, but then it's like he has to dirty this up kind of energy. And maybe this is his fantasy. This is what he paid for. This is ugh. It makes me uncomfortable to talk about this, because I'm sure it must be because it makes you guys uncomfortable, but this is what's, the truth is never comfortable, guys. I don't know. What do we need to know as of right now? What do we need to know? We have 4 of Pentacles. What is this? I don't know why I'm getting like holding on to an illusion, like we had a pact. We had an agreement, not a pact, an agreement. An understanding. 3 of Spokes. Yeah, maybe there was some kind of like legal paperwork, like an NDA, whatever they were not allowed to, this person was not allowed to speak on. There was a contract involved. Contract? I keep hearing understanding. Okay. So there was something that was signed, some kind of understanding that nobody would ever speak on this. Okay? But they got someone to speak on this because there's some institutions that are working with this person to go against the star, who is probably Russell. Okay. Yeah, they're reviewing some kind of contract. Yeah, somebody's gonna get sued. You know. Oh, shit. So, okay. All right, what do we need to know about Russell, Spirit? Everything is not okay. He's pretty upset. It could be because of the, like, people are looking at his, like, party days and they're wondering, like, he's concerned of how people are going to see him. He could be struggling. gaining clarity by going inward. There's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. His money's been hit. He's not able to work, monetize, because people have already called judgment on him. Okay. So they're bringing up this stuff from the past, right? They've already made up their mind and called judgment on him. But Spirit's saying, like, he needs to stay strong. He will have the victory. He will have the victory, because it will come out that there's some kind of setup, some kind of collusion to try and take him down. And they could be using people from the past to attack him. Okay. He needs to kind of stay isolated for a little bit, because there's a lot of people coming forward, and a lot of the truth will come out. Not just theirs, but his, He's, I think I said this in one of the first readings I did on him, was that he's going to have to stand in his truth fully, completely, no matter how disturbing it might sound and be to a lot of people. Because there's a lot of people who will mix truth with lies and twist the story. That's why he has to know. He has to stand in the truth. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're already at 47. Man, I don't know if there's anything else that I can add to this. I didn't realize we had gone this long. I seriously thought we were like at 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, guys, I think I'm going to leave this one here. I hope this brought some kind of clarity to you guys. Alright, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And don't forget to subscribe, guys, so that way you don't miss out on the other videos I'm going to do of his other accusers, alright? But, yeah. I think I'm just going to leave it there, guys. I don't know what else to say. I'm just rambling on. Alright, guys, have a good one.